Hey y'all, I am trying something a little bit different with the podcast episode today. So, this is Yarn Everywhere podcast episode 3. I'm going to try to just do this live. It's been a really busy week. I am getting ready to ship out all of my January Yarn Club boxes on Sunday. So, when preparing for this episode, I knew that I wasn't going to have a lot of time to edit and do all the things. Plus, I really don't have a lot to share this week. So I was like, I'm just going to try it live. So if you're here, say hey. So I'm going to jump in real quick and show y'all what I have for you today. So if you caught episode 2, I talked about hoping that my monthly stitch marker club would come in, and it didn't in time for that video, but it's here now. So I'm going to show y'all the goodness inside that package. So it's from the Hooking Reader, and she has a stitch marker of the month club, and it's just my happy mail that I like to get every month. So the theme this month was penguins, and oh my goodness, look how cute. How cute is that little chubby penguin? And then I really like this one too. This is really pretty. And then one of the extras were these super cute, I think they're sticky notes. I probably should have read before I went live. Let me see. Yeah, little sticky notes. Aren't they adorable? Penguins are just so cute. So I was really excited when I opened that up and saw the stitch markers and the cute little penguins. And then we also had, let's see, a free pattern from her. It was the Penguin Lovey. I haven't downloaded that yet because I forgot about it, but I can't wait to see that. So yeah, so that was January stitch marker. And that is by the Hooking Reader. And once I'm done with the live, I will put all of these like in the show notes so you can check her out. Hi, Rakina. Aren't they adorable? Hey, Alicia. So that's all that I got in this week as far as new stuff. And then let me see. I have a list here because I can't remember everything. Oh, last week I shared with you that I was updating some of my patterns. I have finished several of these simple cotton washcloths. And I started another one in like a really pretty turquoise color, or no, it's more of a mint color. So I finally got pictures of these yesterday. It was so cold, so cold. It was like, I don't know, 30 degrees and super windy. So I'm out there like freezing, trying not to shake while I was taking pictures. And then all of this stuff kept blowing off my table. Let me tell you, it was a challenge, but I got pictures. So I am eager to get that updated. And I really needed some new washcloths for my kitchen, so it's a win-win. Hey, Danielle. And then let me show y'all some yarn that I will be offering up to my Yarn Club members. This is Sugar Cookie. This was actually one of the Yarn Club colorways from July, and one of my members started making something with it and was like, hey, I need more. So I was like, why not? So I dyed some extras, and here is one where it's all just kind of laid out. You can see all the pretty speckles, and it really does make me think of a sugar cookie with all of the fun, I wanted to say speckles, sprinkles. The lighting in here is terrible today, y'all. Sorry. I stole the extension cord for my box light for one of my burners, and I'm too lazy to walk across the house and get it back. So we're just doing what we can with what we have. Um, yes, like it was really hard to contain myself to do the speckles on that. Like I literally, after I dyed the yarn, I just twisted all of it in the pan and then bunched it all together and speckled that way, because if not, you would hardly see the base color. It would be all speckles because I can't contain my excitement. And then, let's see. So Oh, I left the other colorway in the other room, and I'm live, so I'm not gonna get up and go get it. But I also have a fun colorway called Flirt, and it was just one of those one of the kind, colorways, but I was obsessed with it, and so I figured out how to, dye it again, and actually, I have a picture on my phone, so I'm gonna show you on my phone what Flirt looks like. Of course, I don't know if this will do it justice. No. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, well. But I do have this lovely set that I haven't named yet, so if you have any name suggestions for it, let me know. This is my first time attempting a fade set, um, and I really like it. It's really pretty. I don't know, I think I had something else in my brain, and then this is what came out, but once I started working it all up together, I'm really not disappointed. It's really pretty. So that's another set that I have. And then if you caught my Facebook Live where I was dyeing yarn with some of my new colors, this is the result of that. And this is called what I just kinda made up. I call it a finger paint yarn. Um, and this is one of my favorite ways to dye yarn, especially when I have new colors and I don't wanna have to do all the mixing. I literally just dip my finger in, the dye powder, and then I just touch the yarn in random spots just so you can get an idea of the colors. Of course, like, some spots like that, like, that's, like, a really concentrated, color, and then, of course, if you mix it with water, you can dilute it down and have a softer color, but this at least just kinda gives me an idea, and plus it makes stunning one-of-a-kind colorways. So this is another one I'm gonna have available for my Yarn Club members. Um, and that is really all that I have going on. I had, plans to have a ton of yarn ready for them to shop, and it just didn't work out. It's so cold here that things just aren't drying, so yeah. But I do have something fun in store, something fun coming soon for everybody, and I'm not gonna say much because if you know me, you know I'm terrible with secrets, but I will kinda just give you a quick little hint. Okay, now y'all know, like, when I dye yarn, I'm not gonna dye all the yarn the same color, so there's gonna be a lot of, like I'll just tell you part of it. Rakina, if you're still watching, I know you're right now saying she's just gonna spill it all. Um, it's gonna be Valentine themed yarn, but there's more to it. So, here is a sneak peek at one of them. That's all. That's all we're gonna show. It's really hard not to hang that up and show y'all all of it. I actually don't think it's completely dry, so I actually pulled it off the drying rack, and have to go put it back. But I wanted to show y'all at least a sneak peek of one of the Valentine colorways that will be coming soon, and I'll have more on that as soon as I get my Yarn Club boxes out. Um, so the week before ship out is always, like, the crazy pants week, like, um, there's so much to do, and then when I get caught up, I'm like, "Oh, I'm caught up, everything's good," and then I realize that I forgot a lot of stuff. So, my assistant that comes and helps me, she hangs up a lot of my yarn, and it really saves me a lot of time. That's, like, kinda what got me through this week. I was like, "Okay, she's coming on Thursday, and then she'll be here Friday, so I'm good." So I kept, like when I would get overwhelmed, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I have so much I need to do," I would be like, "Okay, I can do that when Tisa gets here." Like, I was just kinda, like, shuffling my to-do list, and then last night, I found out that she is unable to come, but hopefully, if all goes well, she will be able to come on Sunday, so we shall see because I need supervision when I'm shipping out yarn. You just need another set of eyes, like somebody else to double check and make sure, okay, everything that's in this box is supposed to be in this box. And it just makes it go so much smoother. Yes, I can ship out by myself if I have to, but I don't like to because I want that security blanket of somebody else checking behind me, and also just having a workflow, having somebody else that can do something, so I don't feel like I need to be in all the places at once really helps. So fingers crossed she'll be able to come and help me. If not, it's probably going to take me 2 days to ship out. So yeah, I'm not gonna be able to stop Rakina. Like, that's why I'm glad the yarn is in the other room and I'm able to, like, let it dry in there because usually I wouldn't go live because the yarn was always, like, right behind me, so I took apart the bed in my guest bedroom, and I no longer have a guest bedroom, and that's, like, the yarn storage and the yarn drying room, so that helps me kinda contain myself a little bit. Let me see what else I have for y'all. Okay, I hinted at the Valentine fun, washcloth pattern, and the only other thing that I have today is I have some extra Yarn Club boxes from previous months. I saved boxes from September, October, and November because I wanted to do some unboxing videos, and those videos are done, so I added those to my shop. I think there's, like, 4 or 5 left. My email list snagged up about half of them. So one of the colorways that's left is Campfire Stories. This was from October. I'm just grabbing the ones that are near me because I think I moved the other ones out of the way. And then September, I have Flannel Blanket. This is another favorite of mine. And I'm still, working away at the other, whips that I showed y'all last week, the Wrecking Cowl and the Copland shawl that I'm knitting on. And really that's all. Oh, I started a Bristol cowl with my yarn club members, and I used bulky weight yarn, and literally I haven't worked on it since I went live in the yarn club. It's been sitting in the same spot, but I really wanna finish it because it's really pretty. That's what I love about that pattern is that you can use any yarn weight and it's really pretty. One of my yarn club members used, mood swings, and oh my goodness, it makes me want to, cake up my hank of mood swings and make a cowl because it's so pretty. I think I actually have one. Yeah, right here. Yeah. Like, if you know me, you already know why mood swings is my favorite because 1, it's colorful and it's made with speckles. I think it's 8 or 9 different colors that I speckle to make that. So, so it worked out and it's just gorgeous. Bye, Rakina. Have a good day. All right, y'all. That is really all that I had this week. I hate that this is super quick, but I felt like I really want to be consistent and try to do one of these every single week. So I was like, I'd rather show up and not have a whole lot for y'all and at least show my face, say hey, let y'all know what's going on behind the scenes. And then hopefully next week I will have more for y'all because I'll have my yarn club boxes out and I'll be able to be a little bit more organized and maybe even start some new projects that I can share with y'all. So let me know what you're working on, and I hope that you have a fantastic weekend. And thank you for watching. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.